Evening, soldiers of the zombie apocalypse. Here we go. I made it back. At the end of the last episode, I was kind of doing some looting in the town there. Time was running out. Really didn't have much to go in any big buildings, which there weren't that many to start. So I went ahead and I crashed a couple garages off video and looked for a wrench, a little minor garages, nothing big. Didn't find anything. Decided to head on back. Coming back was actually a little more dramatic than I thought. I was kind of running out of food, but I did manage getting here in time and chowing down and got everything. I put my forges down. I'm going to be doing a number of things right now that are worthwhile to see, even though they're not action-packed. First of all, what I want to do is I need to make a workbench. In order to make the cement mixer, I need to make a workbench. So I'm going to grab the mouse and the keyboard and do some searching here. Workbench. Okay, forged iron, I need 25. I need to, you know what I need? I need to know how to do it too. So I'm going to go ahead and buy that. I got 28 points. Buy it. See if there's anything else in here. That. Workbench I have. Toolsmithing, don't worry about that. Yeah, construction, bad mechanic. That's always a good one. Mining tools, can't do anything with that right now. Okay, so now let's go to see if I can build the workbench. I need mechanical parts 20. I need a claw hammer. And I got enough wood, and I need forged iron. Okay, when I first got here, one of the first things I did is I dropped off the forges and threw some iron in them. Forged iron, I need 25, so that should give me enough. I want to go ahead and start unloading some of this stuff in here. I'm not going to need lead or brass for some time, so I'm just going to put them to the side. Meat, gun stock, batteries won't need for a while. I'll need the pipes, I believe. Tape, I don't think I need. I may actually be able to make some repair kits. Let's see. Let's see how much or what do you have to do for a repair kit. Repair kit: 1 forged iron, 1 oil, cloth, and duck. Okay, I can make some of those, and I can fix my wrench, which means I will not be able to make. What do you need to make the wrench? Shoot, what is it that takes a wrench to make? Tell you what, let's do it this way. Actually, you know what? I'm not even going to worry about it. I'm going to pull my stuff out of here. And I'm going to get going on the you know what? I don't got a spot to make the come to think of it, and I can put the work. Oh boy, this was not intended for a workbench, but I guess I'm gonna have to do what I gotta do. Actually, I can always throw the cement mixer up on top there. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and. I'm not going to do a whole lot of video mining, but I think there's just a lot of things going on. This is kind of that point you hit in the game where things just start raining in on you. You're getting a lot of, you get your forges, you get your workbench, you get your cement mixer, and from this point out, it's going to be a lot of management of resources and trying to keep stuff in the forges, keep stuff in the cement mixer, managing the heat map for the screamers, which I generally don't fret too much about. I just kind of go about my business. If the screamers come, they come. Right now, it wouldn't make a difference because there's nothing they can really attack. They'll just walk around out there screaming. So, but once I build the top part, they'll end up getting stuck in the spikes, and it's still, again, not that big of a deal. But if you're out there working, that's the problem. If you're out trying to work on the outside of the fort and you keep getting wave after wave of screamer hordes, it can be a problem. So a lot of times what you do is when you get a big supply of cement blocks and rebar frames, you may go ahead and cut off all your heat stuff. Your even your cement mixer puts out a heat map. So okay, let's go to you. The rest of you. Why are you not making them? Didn't I just hit build? Okay. It's the repair kit that... No, it doesn't require a wrench. Forge done, mechanical parts, wrench. Ugh, yes, that is going to take my wrench. Claw hammer. I need to make a claw hammer. Yeah, maybe I'm going to have to find one. Damn it. I guess you got to find the claw hammer. Wait, maybe you can just pull it out of your regular menu. There you go. Duh. Okay, I'm going to have to sacrifice my wrench as much as I don't want to. But I'm not going to make any progress. I think you can't make the wrench again until you get some steel. So, but this will at least get me lined up with iron. Yeah. Need some shovels. Don't want to just sit here doing nothing. See, I picked up a gun too out of a box. Which that gun is going to go straight to the trader. Matter of fact, that's what I'm going to do in the morning. I'm going to make a trader run. This is a process that's very frustrating because you want to get to mining, you want to start getting your cement in the forges, but at the same time you have to be patient and get all your stuff set up correctly. So you got to get your forges set up, you got to get your cement mixer and your workbench set up before you really get into the other stuff. It's just a matter of priorities because really you can't advance any further without those things. You can dig all the cement you want up, but that ain't gonna help you. Okay, can I do it yet? I got wrench, I got claw hammer. What do I need now? Forge iron, I can't have enough. Can't have more time enough. I know I've learned it. I just did that. Workbench. Oh. Already got it. There we go. For some reason I did cook a bunch of the meat that I had up. I didn't cook, I only cooked bacon and eggs though. I didn't cook the charred meat. Once I get the forge, I believe I can make the grill, which is more efficient meat. So that will be one of the things I'll make is a grill and put that in there instead of continuing with the charred meat. Takes a while to see if I can't make that real quick. Cooking grill. Iron 25, clay 5. Gee. Oh, I need clay in this one, don't I? No? Damn, why can't I make it? Okay, maybe I need the anvil. Anvil. I don't know why I made 2. I need 2, but I could have made 1 and the other one would have been a little bit faster, but that's alright. Come on. Okay, I just kind of patiently do some mining while I'm... Thing is once I can make the iron tools, it's going to be a whole lot better than... This is, I do three different layers of basically a subterranean base. When I'm starting out, I do one really close to the top, like the one with the grill up there in the box, and that's all I put in it. Then I'll go deeper down, and I'll start my intermediate room, and that'll have a couple, a couple 3 or whatever forges, and it'll have some cement mixers, and it'll have a workbench. It'll have enough to get me going to get to the bottom, and then once I get to the bottom and I get a room all holed out and everything set up, I'll move all the stuff in here. I put my land claim box in here, so I can pick up anything that's in here. But it'll take a while for me to worry about getting to the bottom. From this point, what I do is I build the top side. My ultimate goal is by day 7 to have enough blocks, cement blocks and cement, or cement period and rebar to build a little fortress. That's going to take about 150 cement, which is I think it's 10 to 100, about 1,500, I guess, cement buckets of cement. So obviously you got to get to work. Now once I get the iron tools coming, which will be by the end of the night, I should be making iron tools. I'll be able to produce stuff a little bit quicker. Right now, if you notice to the right, where I'm getting cement, but I'm not getting a whole lot of iron, and I will need the iron for the rebar, and I will need the iron for the iron tools. So what I'll probably be doing is burning one forge of cement and then 1 forge of iron. I may even make just another forge real quick. I don't think I have enough. I have enough leather right now. Okay, what's iron pickaxe? Before I start getting into that, Let me see what I need to do to boost up my mining tools. Go to 20, miner 49er. Next is 10. Yeah, I can, let's just do this. Well, how far till I go? You know what? I don't go very far to go. Let's just go ahead and do it the normal way. Okay, if I'm burning, if I got something in there, I want it making stuff. Oh, anvils are ready. See, I need clay. I don't got enough iron for the cooking grill in there. Can I do it now? Yep. The last of the stuff of the grill is the beaker. Beakers usually sell pretty well too. It's one of those things that once they start coming, you'll get a bunch of them. Okay, I'm gonna just stick this in here. I got enough to last me a while. I'm gonna take that. I'll probably use it. Okay. This is where the fun starts. Come on, 117. By the end of the night, I should be basically set up to do what I need to do, and it will be day 5, so I'll have 5, 6, 7, 3 days to get what I need. That should be plenty. That's obviously that's at 120 minutes. It's not quite that easy. When I do it at 90 minutes, it's usually the day before day 6 is when I start really being able to make cement and everything. If I do 60 minutes, I may have some on the bottom. Maybe able to put some cement blocks on the bottom. But most of the fortress will actually have to be reinforced wood. I'll have to come up with kind of a different plan. But I still basically do the same thing. I'm going to scrap you because we are now in the age of iron. Scrap you. Let's do iron fire axe, craft. See how almost 50, much easier. Once I go up to 20 on tools, let's lose you. So I know you guys cannot see. There we go. Okay. A little bit of word of caution too. When you're using the wood frames for stairs and things for basically permanent construction, don't set your forges or anything on a wood frame or a hay bale. Anything that you can remove, rebar frame, anything, Because what'll happen is if you pull that rebar frame or wood frame out from under it, it will make whatever's on top of it fall and, you know, fall apart and collapse. I did that. I found that out the hard way. I put a bunch of hay at the bottom of my ladders all the time. So I was like, well, I'm just going to go ahead and put like a whole room full of hay, and that included putting forages on it and everything on it, and boxes is what the problem was. Then when I go to try to hit the box, I'd pull a thing of hay out from under it, and it would cause the box to fall, and I'd lose everything in the box. And there was no way I could really fix it with hay because you can't reinforce hay. So I pretty much had to just go through and empty out the boxes one by one and relocate the stuff, and then just basically get rid of the box and put something solid. See, we are getting iron a bit quicker. What you want to do is you want to, even though you can only get certain things kind of slow, let's say cement for right now. Where is cement? You got stone in there. You know what? I don't think I can make it yet. I think that's a yeah, I think it's a thing you gotta learn. Concrete mixing, construction, concrete mixing. Yes. 10. I need science 3. Science. Okay. I don't have enough points as a problem now. 10 points. Okay. I should be able to get that in this sitting though. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and get the cement mixer going. I might not be able to. 25 spring. Yeah, I think I need to get the concrete mixing maybe done first. Okay, so I think that's the way it is. So hurry up and get me some points. Did I upgrade the... See, this is, like I said, this is a lot of miner 49er, 10 points. Mining tools, I'm at 20. Mining tools 20. I need 10 points. Dang it. Okay, so we basically just need to pump stuff out. And it's 3 o'clock. I'm going to go till about 5 o'clock and then see what else I can do. I don't really need any area in particular here. This is just going to be an area big enough for the forges, and it'll probably be about 15 by 10 or so when I'm done. But it's not going to be anything for some time. It's not going to be anything symmetrical or a perfect room. what will happen eventually is from top to bottom, from the ground to the bedrock, this whole, whatever's within the interior of my base will be holed out. So it'll be one big open spot going down. And this will all be gone, but that's a long way down the road. That's when you get augers and things just go much quicker. I think one of the most painful times I've had with 7 Days to Die is when I was using the PlayStation still, and I had a map that had a ton of water, and the PlayStation version was very untravel friendly in the first place. So the way to get to my big cities was across this huge lake. So basically I decided, well, what I was going to do is I was going to tunnel underneath the lake. And I did. It took me, many days to get it done. And I had it to where I could drive my mini bike underneath the lake. It's pretty cool actually, but it took a lot of this kind of stuff. You do get to the point where your tools are one-hit tools, where it'll crush a rock in one hit. Now it needs to be maintained though. After about X amount of hits, it'll weaken, and then it'll weaken more, and it'll weaken more. Basically, your tools, when they go below 50%, they get considerably weaker. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually not going to fix this one because I've gone up from construction or mining tools 19 to 21. So what I'm going to do is make me a new one. But I need forged iron. Early in the game, can't have too much forged iron. All your tools take it, so well, duh, only got 5 iron in there. Well, let's fix that. One good thing about a little room like this is all you got to do is turn around and you can load your forges and come on, how many do I need? I think it's like 20. Yeah. I tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and fix this one because it takes considerably less to fix. Let's see how much the cement makes. Oh, dang it, that's right, I can't do it until I get cement. Okay, soldiers of the zombie apocalypse, we are going to call it this one a wrap. We got a lot done today. These are one of these. This is one of these points in this game where it's not the funnest in the world to show, but it's the funnest in the world to do. Uh, People like myself who like to build, this is the bread and butter, man. This is what you do. You start creating stuff, and things start to fall together. From the video aspect, I assume it's not all that great. I know when I watch them, it's kind of one of those things that you like to do, but you pretty much know every step they're going to do. So hopefully, uh, there's something in there that you guys can take out of it. But anyways, like I said, gonna have to get off on this one, and I'm calling hit that like button and leave some comments below, man. Talk to you later.